play.
Well, and I think it was good that they introduced the bus drivers who've driven them for the last 21 years and everybody else they had out there tonight.
The Blue Jays have won the toss. They have elected to receive, and they will defend the south goal. And Marty Garagosian getting ready to kick it off, and we are underway. David Little, well, they're letting the ball roll, and the Blue Jays did not play smart football there. Lathrup says they have it, but the Blue Jays will come up with it, and we'll see once the pile looked like David Little. No, it was not. It was number 19, Philip Shane, sophomore, who finally fell on the football. And I'll tell you something, Frank, you don't want to start a football game like that, especially when you're the favorite in the game.
Well, that's the unusual bounces on the carpet again. You know, kids are used to the ball doing other things on the natural grass. They get here on the carpet and the ball just bounces differently.
They're starting off already. They have one setback. That's Raimondo Locke, double wing, and now Bobby Johnson will come back as a tailback behind Raimondo, and he got hit immediately at the line of scrimmage. The Lathrup Chargers are fired up. Joe Mauney, number 79, the defensive tackle on the right-hand side, brought him down after a 1 yard. Well, they're going to call it a no gainer. It'll be 2nd down and 9 yards to go, 2nd down and 10. A couple of names we want to point out to you. Waleed Shamami, with the defensive tackle, and also the inside linebacker, Mike Zabramski, both in their second starts in a row for some great play last week against Rochester. 2nd down and 10 for the 30-yard line. Darziel Hall, the three running backs. Darziel Hall runs the option, and he gets it down to the 42, maybe the 43-yard line, and he's brought down by Mike Zabramski. Ura King was over there too, but Darziel Hall, who had over 50 yards rushing last week, picks up 14.
Well, Hall puts a lot of pressure on you out of this wishbone. He can run the ball very well. Lathrop chose to take the pitch away and make Hall run it and see how durable he can be.
Donald Blackman is the tight end. Cassidy right, wide to the right. They're running with Reynolds, Johnson, and Locke in the backfield behind Darziel Hall. 1st and 10, Blue Jays, their own 42. Mondo with the football, and he keeps those legs turning till he gets to about the 44-yard line. Al Young, number 66, the nose tackle, was there for the Lathrup Chargers. And around there was 45, James Phillips, and it will be 2nd down. Darryl Harper calling out the signals from the sideline.
I think Lathrop's going to try to force Southfield to run the ball inside. The defense is spread out, and I think they want the quarterback to have to run it inside.
3 yards on the Locke pickup. It'll be 2nd down and 7 yards to go. Running the pitch, running the option, and Bobby Johnson may have gotten it back to the line of scrimmage, but outstanding work by James Phillips, number 45. And you know, we talk about James Phillips offensively, but Darryl Harper made it a point during the West Bloomfield game to talk about Phillips and his defensive skills.
Well, they are running out of the wishbone, and it's pure option, and they have a nice pitch with a lead block. Lathrop is playing the option very well to the strong side or the wide side of the field, and it looks like Southfield's going to have to come back to that short side to be successful. Coming into the game, Phillips, the third leading tackler with 34 solos and 51 helps. Bobby Johnson, 2 rushes, -2 yards. Started out that way last week too. Little dump pass over the middle. It is almost intercepted. He tried the right side of Blackman, but it was incomplete and underthrown to Urick King, or rather not Urick, but Bryant Wyndham, who almost scooped it up off the grass. Real nice call here by Cal Fletcher. He fakes that option play into the inside. They get the tight end out into the seam of the zone. He's wide open. The ball's thrown a little bit high, or it would have been a 1st down. Good diving effort by Brian Wyndham, and now Billy Troy, averaging about 34.5 yards a kick, will kick from the line of scrimmage, or the line of scrimmage is the 49. They let him kick it away, and Billy gets a high end over end kick away. Urick King, boy, the ball bounced right up into him. There's a flag on the play, so whatever Urick King gets will not be written down by our statistician Mike Brenner, because he has to go to the penalty portion of the statistician's sheet. 38-yard return, however, a 38-yard punt rather. The 14-yard return will be negated by a clip. Well, they're going to get called for the clip here, and the guy being clipped is David Little. He got down the field and had the cover, and number 88 for Lathrop's going to get him from behind. He's going to push him with his hands right on the numbers, and nullifies a great effort by King. They'll mark it down. They'll start it at the 12-yard line.
Marty Garagosian will have Phillips and Stevens. They've gone with this offense most of the year. John Lapierre and Joe Monty, Zabramski, Wilds, a late addition to the offensive line in the last couple of games. In fact, I think he got his first start against West Bloomfield. King motion right. Marty counterplay handoff to Duran Stevens, and Duran gets it to about the 16-yard line, a 5-yard pickup. He was brought down by number 19, Philip Shane, or rather Ricky Duncan, number 10, Ricky Henry. Can't make that many mistakes on one play, Frank, but there's the offensive line of the Blue Jays. And there is a rock-solid Southfield defense right there. Henry will have one-on-one coverage with Will Elkins. Bobby Johnson will not follow King in motion, who comes to join Elkins. James Phillips with the football, and Phillips is grabbed in the backfield by Carl Miller, number 65. Also some help there from number 38, Warren Beard. So they get it to the 19-yard line, and it will bring up a 3rd down and 2.
Well, Lathrop's just running their veer offense with motion, trying to see how Southfield's going to react to it. And it's important now to at least pick up 1 first down, because they'll be punting with terrible field position if they don't.
From the 19-yard line now, 3rd down and 2, 7:50 to go in the first quarter. We are scoreless at the Silverdome. The Blue Jays had a punt on their first possession. Phillips in motion out of the backfield to the left. The handoff is to Stevens, and Stevens, I don't know whether he got the first down. He got it near the 21-yard line, and that's all he needed to do actually was get it to the 21-yard line. 38 Warren Beard made the stop, and it's going to be a 1st down for Southfield Lathrop.
Well, they give them motion, spread them out, and they come right in. Excellent line charge by Lathrop, and Stevens does everything he can to pick up the 1st down and just barely achieves that.
They will send both Elkins, number 16, and Uric King to the left-hand side. Phillips and Stevens are the running backs. James Phillips hit hard by the Southfield defense. Getting up off the bottom, number 40, that is Ramondo Locke. He had some help over there, but Phillips picks up a nice gainer of about 7 yards.
Well, it appears that Southfield Lathrop's got an excellent game plan here. They're picking right at the linebackers. They're trying to take away Southfield's speed and attack them with strength rather than beat their quickness to the corners. Again,
King and Elkins will go to the left side. The tight end Doring set on the right. The back split behind Garagosian on this 2nd down and 2. Marty's going to throw, surprisingly, and he steps out of the grasp of one of the Blue Jay defenders. Stevens catches the football out.